I'm Michael Carell.
I'm Marta Carell.
Now, we're really not, we probably won't have a whole lot of commentary on this one, but with the disinformation the Republicans are trying to spread about what the Durham report actually said and what the Russia probe actually said, where we absolutely know that Russia interfered in our elections for Trump. They've been trying to bury that for a very long time, and Trump likes to say he was exonerated by Mueller when the absolute last sentence is not exonerated. The last phrase, two words, are that he was not exonerated by the Mueller report. So I'm going to play this clip of Durham being questioned by, I think it's Adam Schiff, in its entirety, so that the world never forgets what really fucking happened
Guy they
here.
want to censure.
Yeah, the guy they want to censure, and this is why
We'll talk about that
they
later.
want to censure him. Yeah, well, I'm sure we'll talk about him a whole lot. Here's the clip. Boom.
Investigation revealed that Russia interfered in the 2016 election in sweeping and systemic fashion, correct?
That's correct.
And Russia did so through a social media campaign that favored Donald Trump and disparaged Hillary Clinton, correct?
The report says yes.
Mueller found that a Russian intelligence service hacked computers associated with the Clinton campaign and then released the stolen documents publicly. Is that right?
That report speaks for itself as well.
Mueller also reported that though he could not establish the crime of conspiracy beyond doubt, he also said, quote, a statement that the investigation did not establish certain facts does not mean there was no evidence of those facts. That also appears in the report, doesn't it?
There's language to that effect, yes.
In fact, you cited that very statement in your own report, did you not? Be proof beyond a reasonable doubt and evidence that falls short of proof beyond a reasonable doubt.
Correct.
As an illustration of this, both Mueller and congressional investigations found that Trump's campaign chairman, Paul Manafort, was secretly meeting with an operative linked to Russian intelligence named Konstantin Kilimnik, correct? Manafort, while chairman of the Trump campaign, gave that Russian intelligence operative.
That's what I've read in the news, yes.
And that Manafort provided this information to Russian intelligence while Russian intelligence had social media campaign and the release of stolen documents to help the Trump campaign, correct?
You may be getting beyond the depth of my knowledge. But
let me say very simply, while Manafort, the campaign chairman for Donald Trump, was a Russian intelligence officer, internal campaign polling data, Russian intelligence was helping the Trump campaign, weren't they?
I don't know that.
You really don't know
Sounds right.
those very basic allegations?
Yes. Do I know that particular fact itself? No. I mean, I know that I've read that in the media.
And are you aware, Mr. Durham, that Mueller and congressional investigation was informed that a Russian official was offering the Trump campaign, quote, very high level and sensitive information, unquote, that emanating of Hillary Clinton was part of, quote, Russia and its government? Are you aware of that?
Sure, people get phone calls all the time from individuals who claim to have information like that.
Really, the son of a presidential candidate gets calls all the time from before and dirt on their opponent?
Experience.
So you have other instances of the Russian government offering dirt on a presidential candidate to the presidential candidate's son. Is that what you're saying?
The question?
You wanted to get offers of help from a hostile foreign government in a presidential campaign directed at the president's son. You really stand by that, Mr. Durham?
That people can make phone calls all the time that you may have experienced.
Are you really trying to diminish the significance of what happened here and the secret meeting that the president set up in Trump Tower to receive that incriminating, trying to diminish the significance of that, Mr. Durham?
I'm not trying to diminish it at all, but I think the more complete story is that we didn't talk about Mrs. Clinton.
And you think it's insignificant that he had a secret meeting with the Russian delegation for the purpose of getting dirt on Hillary Clinton And the only disappointment expressed at that meeting was that the dirt they got wasn't better. You don't think that's significant?
I don't think that that was a well-advised thing to do.
Not well advised. Wow, that's the understatement of the year. So you think it's perfectly appropriate or maybe just ill-advised for a presidential campaign to secretly meet with a Russian delegation to get dirt on their opponent?
Yeah, if you're asking me would I do it, I hope I wouldn't do it, but it was not illegal. It was stupid, foolish.
It is to get in creating opposition research from a hostile government that is of financial value to a campaign. Wouldn't that violate campaign? Well, your Mr. Durham doesn't dispute anything Mueller found, did it?
No, our object, our aim was not to dispute Director Mueller. I have the greatest regard, highest regard for Director Mueller. He's a patriot.
The only distinguishment between his investigation and yours is he refused to bring charges beyond a reasonable doubt, and you did. Yield back.
Gentleman yields back. The gentleman from Colorado is recognized.
Well, there you have it. I don't really have much to add, but I just wanted to make sure that that stays out there. The long memory is the most radical idea in America. And it seems like the GOP is running on the opposite of that. They're playing on the short memory of the American people. In their people. But they seem to want to forget these things, and we can never forget. Russia interfered in an American election, and later Putin admitted it. And he said because Trump would be easy to fool. I believe he called him an idiot in that one. But Putin said the quiet part out loud. Mueller said the quiet part out loud, and Republicans just keep shouting the other part out loud, hoping we're going to forget what actually happened. Not here on the WTH News Network, though. We got the long-term memory. I'm Michael Krill.
Marta Krill.
Be sure and press subscribe. Like, subscribe, bell. Like, subscribe, bell. You can do it. Just repeat it like we're a cult. Like, subscribe, bell. See y'all later.